know why I'm so hyped. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your girl, Miss P. I hope that you are doing fabulous, darling. It's the kickoff to another week. I'm feeling amazing. This week is going to be great, okay? Please be sure to go ahead and like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. It is free 99, okay? And if you have missed any of my Real Housewives of Atlanta reviews thus far, I need you to click on over here. Now, don't look at my little Lucky Charm thing back here, or the plastic situation on my trees. We gonna fix that because it's not what I want it to be. When I saw it in the store, I was like, that's gonna look cute. Got it here, I don't like it. So it's gonna be something else next week. Oof, we're just gonna work with it. If you want to go ahead and skip on over to the video and miss out on like a cute little giveaway and my snack of the video, you can. It's totally up to you, hon. It's your prerogative. Anyway, my snack of the video is coming from a company that I absolutely love. I love me some Mama Cheese. This time they wanted me to check out their Vitality Granola. I said, what? They have 3 flavors of this Vitality Granola. Vanilla almond clusters. Yeah, that's for people who don't really want to, go out on the wild side. They just like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna stick to the vanilla. Wild blueberry clusters. Now, I'm a blueberry person. I love any type of berry, so this one, And then this is for people who like, I like a little spice. You know what I'm saying? This is the cinnamon pecan. I'm in the South. I say pecan. Do you say pecan or do you say pecan? Let me know down below. I don't know how you're gonna let me know that. These clusters have 1,500 milligrams of omega-3s, and you know with chia seeds in general, that's how you're getting your omega-3s. And honey, I try to get it in all the time with those. And what? This also has 10 grams of protein. That's dope. 100% whole grains. It's gluten-free, and it's soy and dairy-free. I've been getting away from soy. I now do almond milks because soy was really messing with my skin and stuff. And I was like, And non-GMO, I'm getting into that a little bit. Just a little bit. Because a lot of the stuff I love has GMOs in it. But hey, you have to start somewhere, okay? One thing I love about these are like on the go, and it's a resealable bag. Now, in the future, I would love if they would be just a little bit softer, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. Y'all know I must do a giveaway down below in your regular comment with Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let me know which flavor you would like to try. Now, I will let you guys know in a future vlog what I'm thinking about the vanilla as well as the cinnamon pecan. But that blueberry, though, that blueberry is a boss, okay? They sent me that big old box for some granola. They also sent me some more of their chia squeezes. My local Target is still not carrying these things. I saw in Walmart they had the Vitality energy drinks, and I'm excited about that. Keep telling your local stores to pull in Mama Chia because they're really good. Now, okay, even though I love these, I'll part with a few of them. I'm gonna part with a few of them. Whoever wins the granola, of course, I'm gonna give you like a little variety pack to go with your granola. How nice is that? Thank you so much to Mama Chia. I absolutely love their products. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into this review. First things first, our Papa freaks all the honeys, dummies, Playboy bunnies, those. Hey. So Apollo, first things first, we see him in the car with his iPhone. Basically, he just posted up like this. I can just imagine. I'm getting ready to go in, y'all. I'ma see y'all soon. You know what I'm saying? Put some money on my books. Tell my mama I love you. P.O.P. hold it down. I was like, Apollo, what are you doing? Why are you telling us to stay tuned? You go on in there, get your suit. We will see you when we see you. You be blessed now. We just gonna keep Apollo lifted up in prayer. Speaking of that whole situation, Jazzy Faye is in her hotel room. She got her assistant. Her assistant is clearing the perimeter. Everything's clear. All right, child. Well, I think we can go. I'm like, are these security guards? Lord. She was like, I was so fearful for my family. She checked into the hotel. She got like 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10 bodyguards. I'm sitting here like, for real though? For real though? Now that Apollo has checked in, he got his suit. I mean, he is really checked in. She like, well, child, I guess we can go home. Y'all ready? Secret Service chat on the way home. The elevator, they got to use the back door elevator. They got to go through the pool area. When they get home, the dude is like, we're securing the premises. Everything is clear. Checkmate 1-2. Oh, little Aiden, his crazy ass dad gave him a horrible depiction of what's getting ready to happen. I was like, why did you do that? Sir, just scarring the baby. She was talking to her assistant. She said, honey, I could just kill Apollo with my bare hands. Then I can embalm him. Then I can go ahead and cremate him and put his ashes in the commode. And her assistant was like, okay, what the hell? It's time to go to the candy factory. They're setting up everything for candy coated night. And Todd comes in and she's like, oh my God, hey Todd. And he just standing at the door. What we getting ready to do, y'all? What's up, what's up, what's up? And she was like, come give me a hug, Todd. You don't want to hug me, Todd. Oh, oh. There was no resolve with the LA situation, so she came on home. He stayed in LA. The topic for Candy Coated Nights was spicing up your sex life, and she was like, we could use some help in that department. And Don Juan was like, don't nobody want to think about his cocker spaniel waves and him hunching. I was dying laughing, and she don't say nothing. Everybody left the room, and she's sitting down with Todd, and she like, Todd, we ain't been getting it in. You ain't been putting nothing in me. Uh-oh, she said he giving her homegirl tease. I'm like, ooh, get it together, 702. I don't really want. She brings up counseling, and he like, counseling for what? Huh? What? Does our insurance cover that? She's bringing up different things that they need help with, and he like, you know what about the finances? She was like, I'm good over here. I died. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. We can have sex more than once a week, Todd. I'm not Tyson Beckford, and you not Rihanna, though. I said, hold on, wait, hold up 1 second. You're never going to be him, and she's never going to be her. Why the hell are y'all doing comparison charts? I was like, Todd, you can't give her no thank you so much for my birthday card dick. You can't. Like, what is up with that, sir? And then he brings up the point, you know, that bonnet, though. Like, you be wearing the bonnet. Okay. You don't have to wear the bonnet all the time, but sometimes we need that damn bonnet. Even with the bonnet, sometimes your soldier ain't gonna salute. Sir, yeah, they need counseling. Fix it, Jesus. Ooh. It's time for a nice little wine tasting. Cynthia arrives first, and then here comes Kenya, and then Claudia. Down below, let me know, what is your favorite wine? I need to get into some more. I do. Kenya was like, are you treating Cynthia since you invited all of us? And Cynthia was like, hell no, child. I just paid the rent for Sports 100. I don't know how they started talking about it. Well, everybody knows about Apollo getting ready to go to jail and the craziness that happened. Of course, Cynthia has to go into all the text messages and miss the chocolate. Ma'am, I think you need to go work for collections. You know why? Because you like to talk about absolutely nothing. Stop it. Other people's business. What is wrong? You and Uncle Ben stay yapping. Kenya is getting all of this information and she's like, oh my God, I'm shaking. I was like, what? I can see where Kenya is coming from. She's like, oh my God, oh my goodness. Even if it was true or it wasn't, if you have some beef with somebody, you gonna automatically gonna be like, see that? That's what see? Lord, then they did some flashbacks of Jazzy Faye getting caught up in the lies. I said, ooh, Faye does do that. Good looking, bravo. Y'all better have them tapes. Okay, then I was like, hold on, because Kenya starts to cry. I was like, man, okay, you know what? First of all, I'm working on not holding grudges and moving the hell on. And that's what the hell she need to be doing, okay? I understand this was a lot on her reputation, different things like that. But baby girl, these boots were made for walking. Keep it moving, pudding. It was like, don't call me a whore when you're being a whore. And like real tears were coming out. Then she went right back into it. My karma is strong, honey. And my enemies fall. Girl, go on, girl. Move on. Move on, Kenya Moore. We apologize for calling you Kenya Moore whore. I did. Move on, sweetie. Move it along, boo. Move it along. That was a cute jumpsuit, though, girl. Speaking of Jazzy Faye, she has the kids all to herself now. And then Hansel and Gretel come to the door. I'm like, Apple, who are these people? It's Apostle Thaddeus and his wife. He is here with his dish towel. He got his oil and the suit. I said, ooh, he about to get these demons the hell up out of here. Now, this is how I know Bravo stay on some shady shit. Camera angles where dude was like, and deliver us from evil. And they cued the Apollo with the baby. I said, now ain't this about a bitch? So after the get out, Jesus, Aiden, he was like, there's a change in this house. I said, yes, Apostle Aiden. You are smarter than everyone, honey. Cynthia and Uncle Ben are having a nice little huddle catching up on gossip, honey, because you know that's what they be doing. Speaking of the gossip, Kandi goes to see Faye. She ain't seen her in a minute. I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Y'all ain't talked and y'all supposed to be, wow, tat-out, watch out now, it's the little one and I'm not Bow Wow. Like, y'all supposed to be homies. You ain't calling, you ain't sending no text message, you ain't sending her no, I'm assortment collection of dildos. You know her husband's getting ready to go to prison. I was like, ain't that some shit? I mean, I know you going through your things. I understand. But, I mean, you couldn't text her nothing just to see how she doing. And y'all supposed to be bow, wow, wow. And he wants to know what happened. And, of course, Faye is dancing around everything like she does. She was tapping challenge. She was like, girl, I went to Publix, girl. Aiden went to school. You know, I had to get my nails done, honey. The apostle came and blessed the house, chat. And Nene has called me every day to check up on me and see how I am doing when I ain't heard from your ass. Kandi was like, well, that's nice. I think all of us should go to dinner just to talk. You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't seen everybody because I've been going through my things and stuff. So I think everybody need to get together. Phaedra was like, well, we gonna see. I'm gonna take my oil child so I can anoint these hoes. I hollered laughing. Something going on with Kandi and Faye. I'm like, whoop. Oh my god. Dub. It's time for the dinner. And honey, I loves me a Brazilian steakhouse. I need to go back to one of those soon where they cut off the meat and you be like, okay, I'm on red. Okay, I'm on green. I miss it. Demetria arrives. Roger Bob. I was like, yes, girl, you better get in this scene. Oh, okay, so everybody's there, and then Nene and Phaedra come in. They rolling on in. I said, oh, interesting. Everybody's eating, having small talk. Kandi, you know, she wants to do a little small talk. She was like, well, how's everybody been doing? I haven't seen everybody. And Nene was like, well, honey, I have been preparing for Broadway because I will be in lights, honey. I was like, tone it down, Pooh. Okay, please. Phaedra was like, I'm just living on her. Next, but hold up. Cynthia came out of nowhere and just go ready to fuck up the dinner. I said, excuse me, ma'am, who gave you permission to just come on in while everybody is saying what they've been doing and you just gonna F up the dinner? Right now, I couldn't even hear Demetria talk about Roger Bob. I want to know the tea. She just dancing around. Well, I feel like maybe, sorta, kinda, that, and that's what I had heard because, put it on the table. It is today. If you got something to say, spit it out. Spit it. Wasting my time. She huffing and stuttering and Tina Marie, get your life together, please. She finally puts it on the table about the text messages. And Faye is like, what the hell are you talking about text messages? It went like in an isosceles triangle. Honey, I don't remember all the triangles. I'm just putting it together for you. Here goes Cynthia. Kenya's right here. And then Faye. And Phaedra was like, hold up, boo. Just like he showed the text with Kenya and that never happened. Kenya was like, hold on. Don't you bring my name up in it. I'm Bennett. I'm not in it. Don't do that. Kenya was like, you know what, boo? You still dancing around this subject. We saw that you've been texting a dude named Mr. Chocolate. Faye was like, who is Mr. Chocolate? Kenya was like, the man that you have been sleeping with. Woo! Faye gets that big ass clutch and proceeds to halfway bop her with it. Woo! Okay, any of y'all out there ever had your mama like halfway almost bap you? Yes, exactly. She said, and then set her ass back down. Bop it. Pull it. Sit your ass down. I mean, but that was so out of nowhere. Like, it was really, everybody was like, whoa! Whoa! It was so out of nowhere. Jerry. Portia out of nowhere came up. She was like, no, Missy. Don't you trade places with me. They done took my peach last season. Don't you do it, Miss Seeley. I was like, Portia, where the hell you come from? Where are you, Candace? Faye, Portia, Nene, and then Kandi Burruss proceed to leave. Everybody else is just sitting there. Kenya was like, you're really gonna lunge at me with your pocketbook, bitch? I hollered. Okay, Faye girl, this is how I'm looking at the situation. Either you were having a really bad day and this really just ticked you off, or there's some validity to the situation. You ain't just gonna get up and fake bop somebody like bop. No. And Kenya, ma'am, you stepped into that, sweetie. Y'all stayed discussing this matter. Y'all been talking about it since last season. I mean, you either gonna put it to bed and that's it. And Cynthia, we were rooting for you. Since last season, I was rooting for you after the whole Nene and you debacle. But at the end of the day, pudding pop, that's what your ass get. That's why don't nobody really mess with you, boo-boo, because you be flapping them gums at the wrong time. Did nobody tell you how to bring it to the table etiquette? You don't do that. You don't do that. And Lanicia talk about the Walmart pageants. I was hollering. I really was. And they're all outside. It's the same mess over and over and over again. Shut up! Baby, it was too much for the man, honey. It really, really was. Down below in the comment section, please let me know your thoughts. I'm bringing back shout outs for the Real Housewives of Atlanta for next week. So make sure to get it in down below. I will see you guys on the next video. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless. Bye.